We finally seen the back of those gray.
I go to meet the people, the shepherds, peasant farmers, winemakers, and herdsmen who are the heart of this region, of this Provence that I love so much. I chose Jean. He has been a shepherd for almost 20 years. He is strong and straightforward, like the land he lives in. I can read this strength and simplicity in his eyes. He's very busy with his herd, and it was difficult to persuade him to let me photograph him. Every year in springtime, the shepherds gather their flocks together and herd them up to the Alps close by. In Aiguière, like many other villages in the foothills of the Alpines, it is time to celebrate the transhumance, a timeless tradition that marks the cycle of the seasons and the arrival of summer. The olive tree takes us back to the dawn of our civilization, as they say, liquid gold. Its oil holds the sunlight in its reflection. Am I becoming a poet? Let's meet the people that conjure it up, with the help of the land, the trees, and the fruit of this region. I'm with Émile, one of the oldest olive growers in these parts. He introduced me to the mysteries of olive oil. And that's how here at the Phare des Oliviers and all around, we produce traditional oils with their powerful or suave aromas and their inimitable taste. The sun-kissed fruits and vegetables of Provence. The smiles, the accents that rise and fall. I wouldn't miss the markets here for anything on earth. I met Eric, my wine grower, at l'Encens de Provence. Sincere and mysterious, and like his wines, full of contrasts. Like the sacred union of the fire of the sun, the stones of these arid lands, and the blood of the vine.
Une belle grappe. Ça c'est presque prêt à vendanger. Par contre, après ce qu'il y a derrière, c'est qu'on met des grains un peu roses, tout ça. Puis la tendance maintenant, surtout sur le rosé, c'est que les gens, entre guillemets, ils vont se donc dessus, on va arrondir à
Grenache, Syrah, Mourvèdre, Counois, Rolle. With him, I discover the magical alchemy of the different varieties that make up these elegant and generous wines. I'm also a special guest at a unique event, the blessing of the horses at Berleton. I'm even riding in the parade. Like their Camargue cousins, the horse and the bull are lords of this land. Abrevados, the release of the bulls, and bull running, a chance to defy the beasts, and for the more reckless, a chance to show their strength and courage. I remember the frescoes of the island of Crete that show men facing bulls 1,000 years before our time. And now, 20 centuries on, with my camera, I have captured a father and son. The Agglo, a family of professional herdsmen that raise these impressive bovines and take them to modern-day games. That was my last portrait. I look like I'm fooling around, but to tell the truth, I kept my head down.
I left the town to stroll along the country lanes. I like to mix pleasure and culture, and near Verneg, a pleasant surprise lay in store. It is the astonishing meeting of two civilizations. This Roman temple that is said to have been devoted to Diana after the discovery of a statue of the goddess close by. And there's the Roman chapel of Saint-Césaire, squat and austere, curled up against the ancient remains. Before returning to Salon de Provence, I took a little detour to admire the Abbey of Saint-Pierre-de-Canon at Oran, where the nobility of the architecture joins forces with the highest spirituality. After all these years, I still have a very special feeling when I come back to the town associated with Nostradamus. He was a humanist like Rabelais. He was a doctor and successfully treated the illnesses of that time, even the fearsome plague that ravaged Aix-en-Provence in 1555. This is where he wrote his famous predictions, Les Centuries, those enigmatic quatrains that spell out, for those capable of decoding them, the future right up to 3,797. He was also an outstanding apothecary and a past master in the art of plant preserves and various other powders. I've always been impressed by the Château de l'Empéry, one of the oldest fortresses in Provence, home to a remarkable collection of art and a rich military history, an essential and fascinating place to visit for an historian like me. But I never forget to pay my respects to the other great figure of these parts, namely Adam de Craponne. Like his friend Michel de Notre-Dame, he was always helping others. Thanks to him, this once and barren land is irrigated by the waters of the Durance. This led to an astonishing period of development that lasts to this day. At the end of my wanderings, I relax for a few days at the commune of Malmort at Pont-Royal. I adore this place, and this year, I've taken up golf again. So you see, you can be an intellectual and a sportsman. I'm living proof, aren't I?
As soon as the holidays start, I dash off to the horse riding school at Sennes. I love horses. I know, lots of girls of my age do, but I've been on the finest horse rides around here. My favorite is the pass to the Maison Chapelle. The surroundings are so beautiful, and there are chateaux everywhere. The chateau at La Barbin is magnificent. When you go there, it is like taking a trip back to the times of princesses. You have to visit the underground passages. It's a bit scary, but such fun. The zoo at La Barbin is the region's biggest animal park with almost 500 animals. It's very impressive. You can see them up close.
Secretly and from a distance, my heart is beating faster when you're near. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh, what a beast!
that's the
Unbelievable, no?
where the same.
They are so cute.
I'll notice that you look at me. Been trying not to be so.
There is always so much to do here. We have a great time. With my friends, we go to the pool at Charleval. You can also do the Monkey Bridge Trail.
We're the same.
I'm very good at it, apparently.
It's a beautiful thrill.
You might love it, but still,
Baby, cause
it's what you get in return. That's the.
And then, in summer, there are celebrations everywhere.
We're the same.
if you are playing it safe,
It's not easy to win.
let us take a chance.
When you give it a spin, that's the game. We're the same. You will find love is blind. Let us play the game. Play the game. I love the landscapes around here. One thing I love above all else is getting to the summit alone and letting the feeling take hold. At the sheer cliff face at Calais, the grottos that pierce the wall of limestone were once troglodyte dwellings. What can life have been like for the people that lived here? The pace of my steps falls in time with my wandering thoughts, and I'm carried off beyond time. I think the charm of these provincial villages is best appreciated on foot. It's an unforgettable feeling. The cool fountain, the welcome shade of the plane trees. One discovery leads to another. At Roquepertuis, I take a giant step back in time. What an unbelievable sight. Just think, centuries ago, the Gauls, our ancestors, lived here. It was once a major trading town. Before pressing on the area of Petite Camargue, I'm going to the lake at Berre to see my friend Manu. He's mad about water sports. After all this walking, a bit of boating will do me good. The Petite Camargue is a highly protected area that is home to so many species of birds. There are pink flamingos, swans, Mayer ducks, crested cormorants, herons, warblers. I rediscovered the truth of nature left intact.